Alright, it's May 16th, and I'm trying something a little bit different this time. I'm actually using my little flip recorder, so we'll see how this does. But there's the blackberry. As you can see, it's grown up quite a bit. It's looking a little ratty, though. It's got a infestation of little mites, and I just can't seem to get rid of them. It's sucking down water like crazy, and the drip system actually can't even seem to keep up with the demand. So we'll see how the berries are looking. They look a little seedy right now, so I don't know if they're going to be the big plump juicy ones that I'm hoping for. But we'll see how it goes. Here are my peas growing along. I built this little vine thing here, and as you can see, they're also kind of battling an infestation. I think they inherited from the blackberries, so hopefully they'll keep trucking. Tomatoes are doing real well, though, and I'm starting to see where I'm going to have a couple little blossoms. Rosemary's still hanging in there. I don't know if it's gonna make it. Doesn't seem to be growing. Seems to be a little slow dying, so we'll see. Got this little tomato plant that I grew, and it's trucking along, getting bigger. And this back half of the garden, you see a lot of progress. Garlic still doing real well. Here's my lettuce box. You can see that's blown up quite a bit, and just another day or so I'll be ready to harvest quite a bit of that. Chives are still doing pretty good. And my tomato plant's flopped over here. Probably need to stake it, but it's getting big. The basil's hanging in there. It kept flowering early, but I think we finally halted that. And then after staking this one, it's doing real well, and this one in the back is jumping up. Two cherry tomatoes here are doing pretty good. Definitely not keeping pace with what's in the greenhouse, though. Here's my potato plants. You can see that they've grown up quite a bit. I added another layer of dirt inside, and we'll see. I don't have a ton of space in there, but hopefully we'll get a couple potatoes and call it a success. And now the beans are really starting to kind of pick up steam, so I'm really hopeful of a good experience with them. Got a few garlics breaking the surface here in this box. And then this potato box may be a total failure. Mint continues to do well. And let's go check out the greenhouse. It's just been windy, but you can see my little basil plant's doing pretty good. And actually, stuff's getting so big now, I got to step out a little bit. Here's one of my cherry tomatoes. As you can see, it's huge. Another one of my bush tomato varieties, another bush tomato. Strawberry plant. As you can see, we've got a ripe strawberry ready for picking. Another one of my cherry tomato plants. And it looks like we got our first cherry tomato on its way. So, a good start to the season here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to keep it in this thing. It's just huge. It's enormous. Another strawberry plant. We've got a rosemary that is doing strong here. And the cucumber's really blown up this time. I've got some peppers that I'm starting in here. And then this was a scrawny little tomato. You can see where the bush just blew up in here. This basil plant seems to be struggling, and I'm not quite sure what I could do differently. And then the herb box is really doing well. In fact, I had to cut back the oregano today. I've got quite the mosquito infestation in my greenhouse, though, so it makes it tough to go inside and spend a lot of time because they are on the hunt. But that's my update for this week. I will be out of town next week, so this will probably be it for another 2 weeks. I can't wait to see what the garden looks like when I get back from my trip. Alright, you guys have a great weekend.